Hello YouTube. This is my second commentary on Shogun 2 Total War. I'm playing on the rice fields map, as you can see from the mini-map. This is my army right here. I have my same basic army set up. It's a really balanced army. I always get balanced armies because they're more versatile and they can just do way more stuff, which is cool. Okay, so I'll show you my army. In my front ranks, once again, I have 4 bow Ashigaru. I had 2 of them are veteran units. I have the blood darts and the sacred bows. And in my second rank, I have a bunch of spear units, Naginata Samurai, it looks like, and 2 Yari Ashigaru on my right. And then I have, supporting them, I have, I think, 3 units of Katana Samurai. These are a couple more of my veteran samurai units. I actually still have all these veteran units, and they're actually way more upgraded now than they are in this battle. This battle happened a little while ago. So those are my God's Own, and then I have my over here Iron Men. This is another one of my Katana Samurais, and my other one, let me find him. I can't see him. Is that them? Yeah, those other ones are not upgraded. They're just regular Katana Samurai. This is my cavalry. I got 4 light cavalry. They're really weak, but in large numbers they can be pretty devastating. Or if you can catch your opponent off guard. Then I have my general, which is in this battle he was ranked 4 stars, I assume. So here's my opponent's army, and once again my opponent has brought in a large infantry force. And this is why I chose to defend instead of attack him. Attacking with my army would be a big mistake, since he has the infantry advantage and I have. And both of our cavalries are the same, because he has 4 light cavalries, as you can see right here. There they are. They're not veteran units, they're just the regular core troops. And he has, I think he has 13 or 14 infantry units. Most of them are Yari Ashigaru, and then he has a couple Katana Samurai. I don't know how many. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6. Yeah, he has 6 Katana Samurai, and the rest are all just regular Yari Ashigaru. And then what are these? Yeah, more Yari Ashigaru. So that's his army. A really large infantry force, and he made a mistake in not balancing out his army. He should have gotten a lot more missile troops, or at least some missile troops, so he could skirmish with me. With his larger force, if he could just have skirmished with me, then he wouldn't have to. Well, I'm not going to ruin it. I will let you watch and see. Oh yeah, he has another unit of Lone Sword Ashigaru back here. So basically, I'm defending in between these trees, this little position right here. Like I said before, the reason I'm defending, which I normally do not do unless I see a good advantage in defending. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. So I'm going to fast forward this video because it's really slow in the beginning. Once the battle starts, it's really funny what happens during the battle. You just have to wait and see. So I'm going to start speeding this up. During this whole time period, basically we're just kind of like fixing up our armies, setting them up correctly, I guess. I'm trying to get him to attack me by just kind of moving around my troops a little bit to make it feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. And it doesn't work, but he does send a couple times. He sends up some units to try to get me to make a little movement. You'll see what happens. So right here, what he's doing, sending up one of his light cavalry units, and the reason he's doing this is because he wants me to waste my arrows on these units. But I knew he was doing that because I've seen people do this before, like on Medieval 2 and other games. They try to get you to waste your arrows so their infantry can come in there free of arrow fire, and that way they won't be, when they hit you, their morale will be pretty strong. So he knows that I turned my arrows off, so he sends this unit back really quick. Okay, he doesn't send them back really quick. He actually waits a couple seconds. My bad. I'm sorry. So here's my guys just waiting for the coming battle. These are my Naginata Samurai. I really like this unit. They're just kind of expensive. They're better than Yari Samurai because but they only cost a little bit more. They're really not much better actually. it's kind of they're kind of a waste of money. Just like I think bow samurai are a waste of money. I think all the really katana cavalry are a waste of money in my opinion. They don't really do anything. Upgraded Yari cavalry can take out katana cavalry. So I'm gonna start fast forwarding it again. Wait till he attacks me. I don't really like playing defensive. I think it's because stuff like this happens. These little standoffs always happen. It's kind of annoying. But when sometimes you'll be playing people and they'll start talking to you while you're waiting, while you're defending. They'll be like trying to get you to attack them. They'll be like saying things like, "Oh, it feels like a Western standoff," and things like that. And when what they're trying to do is try to get you to attack, to make them like fulfill what they want you to do. You should never listen to other people, especially your opponents. I mean, because you don't want to play you don't want to do what they want you to do. You want to force them into situations where they make mistakes, and that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get him to play his disadvantage while I can play my advantage, which is using my arrow units the best as I possibly can. Okay, so right here he starts sending up his Yari Ashigaru, just kind of, I don't know what he's doing. I guess it's a distraction. People like to do that. They like distractions. But I don't budge. I just keep my arrow units there and just shoot at him, scare him off. And so he set all his infantry units in loose formation. It was a good idea, but I think when he attacks, if I'm not mistaken, he keeps them into loose formation, which is a huge disadvantage. Plus, as you can look at their morale already, morale's already dropped a little bit. And if you look at my troops, they're all steady right now. They have pretty good morale. So the battle's going to start any second now. The battle opens up with a cavalry. Actually, let me tell you this first. Okay, so I decided to. I have my all my missile units in my back row because there's really no need to put your missile troops in the front unless your enemy has missile units in their front. That's really the only time you should. So look at your opponent's army before you decide what formation you want to put your own army in, and be willing to change it if you want during the battle, if you know what I mean. So my arrow units are shooting in over here in their Sling. I didn't really kill that many because they're in the trees, which that's the way my opponent should have attacked. So here he goes, attacking. And if you look at his army, the way they're attacking, they're kind of funneling into this one unit right here of Yari Ashigaru. So I formed all my units into a spear wall. And this is a big mistake on my opponent's part. Watch this. He sends his cavalry attacking my spear wall. That basically kills him immediately. That's what impatience does. You need to be patient or you'll do stupid stuff like that. So basically he just wasted all his cavalry right there. And I'm sending all mine completely around. I'm going to do a huge hammer and anvil on his units, you'll see in a second. So while all my arrows are firing in here, my single unit of Yari Ashigaru held off his entire army. As you can see, they're all starting to waver. Let's get a better view of this. Okay, so I start encircling him with my infantry units, and I send in a hammer and anvil on his troops right here. And they're all wavering now, and some of them are routing, but they can't get out because they're all trapped in here. They're between a rock and a hard place. Basically all those units in there, they get completely destroyed. None of them survive. You'll see, look at all that white. The whiteness in there, and that circle right there is just disappearing slowly. Then eventually it'll all be completely disappeared. Here's all those units running away, and my cavalry's just finishing them off. I don't want to get any close-ups because, as you can see, my game's kind of lagging a bit because of my crappy laptop. And that's pretty much the end of his infantry and his cavalry. Now all I'm doing is going to go finish off his general. He left one of his units back here. Yeah, right here, his Lone Sword Ashigaru. And, okay, my game's really starting to lag right now. Sorry about that. There goes my charge against his general. Just look at these Lone Swords. They got completely demolished from that charge. There they are all laying around. And his general route. It's pretty much the end of the battle. As you can see from the little map thingy, there's his units routing. It's basically his entire army. So hope you enjoyed this battle, and thanks for watching. See ya.